The Discovery North Bay Museum is a charity non-for-profit organization in downtown North Bay. We operate from the old Canadian Pacific Railway station. So we provide many educational programs to different school groups and other groups in the area. We also have a rental space available. We have several exhibits through the year, so in addition to our standard History of North Bay permanent exhibit, we have several traveling exhibits throughout the year. So the grant is being used to purchase sound equipment for our rental space so that those who rent the gallery space are able to use, to have the option to use audio and video equipment if they like, as well as a personal sound system for our volunteers and staff to use on downtown hikes. So the guides will be able to wear the personal sound system so they can project to the whole group, the whole tour. So on behalf of the Discovery North Bay Museum, I would like to thank the North Bay and Area Community Foundation and the Thompson Family Fund for their generous donation.
We are the West Ferris Ringette Association, and we offer house league and competitive ringette for girls and boys of all ages. We also offer a free equipment program for people who are new to ringette or who can't afford to pay for equipment.
The West Ferris Ringette Association Learn to Skate program takes kids ages 4 through 7, although a few older ones, but generally 4 through 7, and gives kids a chance to learn how to skate. So they start from really no skills to at the end of the year being able to skate around, and then they're ready to join whatever game they choose. Obviously, as a Ringette Association, we'd like them to play ringette, but really we teach kids to skate, and they can go and use that for whatever purpose they want afterwards.
It was invented in North Bay by Sam Jacks, and the Jacks family is still involved in our community. It benefits boys and girls. It gives kids a sense of pride. It gives them a sense of development. We're very careful to make sure that we develop everyone in every way. So in that way, it's very beneficial in terms of confidence and sport and all those things we want our children to grow up kind of being.
Certainly the financial assistance that we're getting here is most welcome to keep the program active and affordable for people.
Literacy Nipissing serves the adults of the Nipissing area all the way from North Bay to Mattawa, and we help with teaching them how to read, write, learn math, and also learn computer skills. We serve a lot of just adults, actually, 19 years of age and older in our community, and our adults are learning to read and write in order to get a better job or to go on to further education. And it's really a big thing for them to improve their life. We are kind of in the business of instilling hope that they can make a better life. The grant that we received from the Community Foundation, we are going to upgrade our English books. Our English books, some of them are very old, and some of them are falling apart, and a lot of them don't have Canadian content. Last year we received a grant from the Community Foundation to upgrade our math resources. So we are really thankful for the Community Foundation's grant to us to improve this, because books they're not cheap.
Well, the Joy Band started in October 2007. It's something that I thought about doing when I was teaching, but I didn't have time. I put out feelers, and within 3 days we had 12 people that were interested in learning, and within a month we had 20. So we started the week after Thanksgiving 2007, and by Christmas we were playing in church.
All of the people in the band own their own instruments, with the exception of color instruments and some of the percussion equipment that we have. So getting a bass clarinet, we had one that was not functioning properly, and we were in need of replacing it. And as Betty said, we don't collect funds for our concerts and that type of thing. So having a possibility of getting some money from a grant was a way for us to acquire this.
Big Brothers Big Sisters has been serving the North Bay community since 1976. We deliver a range of programs for children ages 5 to 17. We've extended our age actually up to 24 for some special programming that we're doing. Each year we deliver community and school-based programming. The program really benefits children who are living in single-parent homes, children who are experiencing any type of barriers to their full development. And the way that it works is a caring, mature, reliable mentor works with them once a week for at a minimum of 1 year to develop any kind of potential and increase their self-esteem.
The grant is going to be used for our Go Girls and Game On program. Go Girls and Game On is a school-based mentoring program for ages 11 to 14, so grades 6, 7, and 8 students. The program helps kids with healthy eating, physical activity, increases their self-esteem, and it's all in a group-based mentoring program.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, staff, all the volunteers of Big Brothers Big Sisters, we'd like to say an enormous thank you to the Thompson Family Fund and the Community Foundations for this incredible grant that's going to really boost the Game On and Go Girls program.
So the Alzheimer's Society is dedicated to finding research for a cure and advocating for people with Alzheimer's disease or other dementias. But what's unique about us is we do also, on top of that, offer frontline programs and services. So we work with people with dementia and their family members and their caregivers every day through education sessions, family counseling, either individual face-to-face counseling or over-the-phone counseling. We have support groups in North Bay, Boston, and Sturgeon. We have a dementia art therapy program, different fitness programs, things like that that are all aimed at giving the person with the disease a good quality of life for as long as possible and helping the people that are caring for them as much as possible. The grant that we're receiving from the Community Foundation is going towards piloting a new program for our society called the Music and Memories iPod Project. So essentially what that program does is it offers persons with dementia that are either still at home or that are currently in the hospital or living in long-term care the benefits of music therapy through personalized iPod playlists. We really want to say thank you to the North Bay Community Foundation for supporting this program. Without these funds, we wouldn't have been able to pilot this. Community support like this is huge for us as we try to come up with new ways to meet the demand.
Packs Like Smiles is an organization that supports children in our community with backpacks filled with clothing and school supplies. We feel blessed as an organization to be able to give back in this way and provide children the essentials that they need, things that they don't normally have access to, things that make school exciting, such as a special backpack. The amount of support the community has provided each year is just astounding to us. So a huge thank you to everybody in the community for not only financial support, but our volunteer support. We have a huge volunteer base, and it's key to us providing these backpacks to the children each year. We're so excited to receive the grant from this organization.
Well, the Canoe Club was actually established back in 1967, so we've been around for almost 50 years now, and probably have had in excess of 5,000 community kids that have went through the programs at the Canoe Club. This year we're trying to expand our program to run some day camps for the schools. So in essence, it'll be field trip type activity. And what we're trying to do is to, sort of refresh our safety equipment, which is always a key focus of the Canoe Club. So this year we're going to be using the grant money from the North Bay Area Community Foundation to purchase some new PFDs, or personal flotation devices, or life jackets as it were, for our kids program. I want to thank the North Bay Area Community Foundation for reviewing our application this year and approving it. It'll help us introduce a great deal more kids to the sport, expand their abilities, get them out, get them spending the summer in on Trout Lake and having a great time.
We're a self-contained class at West Ferris, and I've got students from across the community who are bused and cabbed to the school, and we're called the Intermediate Developmentally Delayed class. And yeah, my students are working on life skills and trying to become as independent as they can in the community and contribute to the community. We're so pleased to have received the grant. It's going to go a long way towards helping us complete our outdoor classroom project, which is going to be a meeting area as well as garden and greenhouse. It's a huge honor to be receiving this award from the Community Foundation, started by Jack Burrows, who's a man I really very much admired, and also to be getting the grant from the Thompson Family Fund. This is going to go a long way to teaching my students the skills to both make them independent in the community and help them contribute as lifelong members of our community.
One Kids Place is a children's treatment center that serves children and youth with communication, developmental and physical disabilities and delays throughout Muskoka, Nipissing and Parry Sound. The loan equipment program that the North Bay Area Community Foundation has very generously made a contribution towards is going to help so many children and youth that we serve. We serve over 3,000 children and youth every year, so it's a significant impact throughout the region.
Access to the loan equipment program allows me to help my clients within the community in ways that otherwise we would not be able to. It allows that if someone has just had a recent surgery and their needs have changed, we're able to loan them equipment until which time is we're able to get them better set up. If they want to go on a family vacation down to Toronto and their current wheelchair is not accessible to or not amenable to the hotel, then they're able to borrow one from us so that they can use it there.
We want to thank the North Bay Area Community Foundation, and in particular the Jack Burrows Fund and Elaine Burrows for helping to choose One Kids Place as the recipient of this funding. Obviously, Jack, the fact that this funding is coming from the Jack Burrows Fund is even more meaningful, knowing that Jack was such a huge supporter of kids in our region and in particular of One Kids Place. So thanks so much.
Paddle is a grassroots, not-for-profit, family-driven organization that provides adults with developmental disabilities lifelong experiences. Our program is centered in 4 core sections of academics, recreation, life skills, and community involvement. This year's grant is going to be used to supplement the grant that we received last year. Last year we received a grant for healthy nutrition, and this year we're going for healthy active living. So what it's going to do is provide people with access to activities that they didn't have access to before. So we're going to enhance our skating program, we're going to get in some aquatic classes, we're going to get curling, we're just going to get out there and get really active.
Thank you, Thompson Family Fund!